I was going to make a video about Alpha Centauri's recent planet discovery today, but because I'm just installed Windows 8, I'm going to do a video about that instead. There's the box. Windows 8 is obviously the property of Microsoft. This is the Metro interface. I've actually been using Windows 8 for several weeks now, but I use the evaluation copy. I suppose, why have I installed it? Well, I think because it has lower system requirements than Windows 7 and Windows Vista, I think it means that older hardware lasts longer, which is one of the reasons why I'm into Linux, because I want to reduce the e-waste problem. And I'm not a fan of proprietary operating systems, but as far as this is concerned, it seems to be fairly straightforward and fairly fast. I don't know about other things. There are certain things that are fiddly, but I think, basically, if you find it fiddly, you should probably, to some extent, get over yourself, because, yeah, it's fiddly, but I think there are a load of things you can do on it and you can get used to it. The main reason I like it so far, and of course this could be cognitive dissonance, is that it enables you to use the computer as it gets older more efficiently and so forth, whereas previous versions of Windows up to Vista needed more and more powerful computers to run them, and I don't think that that's a good thing, because it means you have to keep throwing them away. Just to show a few apps, Google Chrome exists as an app, so you can do that with it, but I'm now going to close it down. Okay, right, there's other things that exist as an app. For example, there's an app for Bing, which is a news thing. It's going to go on about Hurricane Sandy in a minute, and I'm sorry about anyone who's suffering from that at the moment. There you go, Hurricane Sandy. That looks like it's based on Microsoft Internet Explorer to me, but never mind. Okay, let's back to Chrome. As you can tell, I'm not entirely used to it yet, but there you go. Then going back to that, what else have we got? We've got the weather, which in Leicester is actually fairly calm at the moment, because I do live in Leicester, of course. So there's the weather, mostly cloudy, that sort of thing. I mean, these are obviously like sort of Android type mobile phone apps. There's nothing particularly impressive about them, but I mean, the main thing I like about it is basically that it's fast, doesn't need a lot of expensive hardware, will run on older hardware, and it means it'll probably be longer before I have to end up having to buy another computer, and this one ends up going to China or whatever and poisoning children, and I think that's a good thing. Obviously it's not going to compete with Linux, and the irony is that I've only risked buying Windows 8 because Linux is reliable now, and I'm able to use it on here, so it wasn't much of a problem if it was going to cause problems with the Windows installation, because then I could carry on using Linux. So having a reliable copy of Linux has unfortunately persuaded me to buy a reliable copy of, well, a potentially reliable copy of Windows, and that's a good thing. And it's got, this is the Pro Edition, and you can get Windows Live Essentials on it, so you've got things like the Movie Maker and that sort of thing on one side. So, it's generally a good thing. And there's the Movie Maker, on which I'm about to edit this.